What's up, Pisces? How y'all doing? This is your April 2018 general read. So this is going to be good for a Pisces sun, moon, or rising. If this does not resonate, go check out your other signs. Everything's not going to resonate with everybody. You know, basic spiel. So we're still in the Mercury retrograde. That's been a thing. You guys are the last sign that I'm doing. And it seems like everybody's kind of had like a somewhat slow, delayed, or rocky start to the month. But for the most part, I feel like most people are going to kind of balance that out, right? Now with you guys, let me think. I feel like you guys had a lot of good opportunities coming up. But definitely maybe a few blockages on that. Fear being the main one. So let's see how things are panning out. Cute. We're starting out with the King of Wands. That's a great energy. A really good go-get-it energy. Crossing it is Queen of Pentacles. Then we've got the Three of Wands. The World. You guys keep getting all the... You know what? I feel like all day Spirit's been like, just throw the whole deck at them. For you guys, like my stacks keep getting crazy. I think maybe it was like Gemini. No. Two Wands. Maybe Taurus. Anyways, it's been some scattered energy. I can always feel it by the way my cards shuffle, which is really weird. Ace of Pentacles. This is a really good looking spread so far. Happy to see that for you guys, because like I said, I know you guys were on just on the horizon of some really cute shit happening. Judgment. Seven of Pentacles. Hierophant. What? Eight of Swords. What are y'all stuck on? That doesn't even make sense, all these good cards. Oh, and then Five of Swords is the bottom of the deck. That's the unseen energy that's floating around. And that makes sense too, because Five of Swords energy definitely supports Eight of Swords, but we don't want none of that, right? So, okay. You guys have three major arcana in this spread. You guys have got some Pentacle energy, two Pentacle, two Wands, two Swords that I see. No, three Wands. Three. Forget everything I'm saying. It doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. The point is you've definitely got Pentacle energy and you've got Wand energy, which I'm feeling the most strongly. Both signifying to me that there is something that you guys are going towards. It's probably work related. I do see that there's probably a focus on your stability and how exactly we're going to get there. Now with that, you do have some cards that are kind of debilitating. We've got the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords is like a what's the point card. This is like when you're having petty arguments with people, trying to make people see things from your point of view, but you know it's not going to work because they're just people who are stuck in their way. So it's like, whatever, fuck it. Like, I could just walk away from this, right? It's just very much energy of nobody wins. It's just like whatever the beef is or whatever the situation is, it just kind of falls off, right? Because it's like everyone realizes that it's not serving anybody. This can be petty communication, messed up communication. Again, we are coming out of Mercury retrograde next week. So it doesn't surprise me if this is kind of what you feel like things have been off as far as your dealings with people, maybe technology, everything, right? Things just been a little off. So we're starting the month with the King of Wands energy, which is beautiful. That's a good energy of going forward, knowing that whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, wanting to pursue, you can and you will. The King of Wands, he gets shit done. And he gets it done with style. He's a very like charismatic, fun-loving, like he's a fun guy. This could be a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But it's just really an energy that is matured of taking action, going for things that you're passionate about, and finding success in them. Maybe even, maybe some of you guys are trying to start new like entrepreneurial projects, and so this might be speaking to that. But this person knows what they want and they go for what they want. And I feel like that's where you guys are right now. Crossing that, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So that's great. That's kind of supporting that. So Queen of Pentacles, she's very grounded. She's very down to earth. This is someone who is like the perfect mom, and she's got her little business on the side maybe. And like maybe she, she's just very involved with the kids, and she's a great lover. She's a great, again, mother, spouse. This is a very grounded energy. So the mix of the two, this Wands energy with this grounding Pentacle energy, I feel like this is a really, really good way to start out your month, right? Really, really good way. Again, from March, I feel like you guys were coming off of like some good shit happening. So it's flowing. It's making sense to me. Now, what I see you guys are in the right now, what you're striving for is going forth on these things that you have set out to do. So Ace of Wands, we talk about, that's like the spark of inspiration or creativity. It's the spark of something new that's going to happen, right? Excuse me. Two of Wands is more like, okay, then this is the deciding exactly how it's going to go, the planning, the plotting. The three is you're just waiting for your boat to come pick you up so you can roll out. So I feel like you guys are really right on that edge place where you guys are about to start to see the things that you've been manifesting and working on. I feel like you're about to see them come like any moment. Now, in your lower cop out, you've got the World, which is an interesting card to have at the lower cop out. I almost feel like this is saying, with all these things that you've got working for you and all these things that you are working on, know that you've got, so whatever it is that you came out of it, know that you've got all these new beginnings, as you can see with this 3 wands, these new things coming up that are coming in, and you need not worry about it. Like, it's almost like Spirit saying, you know what? Just know that it's happening, and that's all that you need to know. We got it good. It's kind of like the guy who calls his girlfriend and is like, hey, babe, we're going out to dinner tonight. Look nice. And she's like, well, where are we going? He's like, just look nice. I got this. Okay. In this context, in this placement, with these cards surrounding it, I feel like this is what this is. It's kind of like you guys not needing to worry about it. You threw your desires out to the universe, and you guys just needing to have the blind faith that it's coming, and it's coming in the time that it's supposed to be coming, right? So I feel like this is something that is not to be worried about. It's still the World card. So it's still, a very good thing, and something that, is on the horizon, but you don't need to worry about what it looks like, when it's coming, how it's coming. It's on its way. You already put it out there. You need to just trust that that's what's happening. Okay. So in the past, Two of Wands, great energy. And this totally supports this 3 of what you guys are striving for now. 2 of Pentacles, like I said, this is the planning, the making decisions. 3, you're going for it. So in the past, you guys were in this place of, oh shit, do I want to go left or right? North or south? What's going on? What do I want to do? And now you guys are like, you know what? I'm going for it. And you guys are totally going for it. And you guys will be supported with this King of Wands energy that is right there for you. Right? So this is really good. It's like I can see progression there. When you do that, you make the plan, you're waiting for your ships, trusting the universe that it's coming, not fretting over it. then that's when you come into these new opportunities with the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles, first of all, Ace, that's the beginning, right? The spark of something. Pentacles, we're talking about earthly things, money, it could be health, it could be relationships, it could be pretty much anything tangible or anything that you could put a label on. You know what I mean? So just by you guys simply making the decision, you guys to move forward, you guys are moving forward, and like it's like the universe is gifting you with this beautiful gold coin. Pisces, you guys, when you're vibrating at your lowest, have the tendency to, if you don't like something, what you will do is just be like, and just kind of turn a blind eye to it and be like, well, it doesn't exist. It's not my problem. I'm not thinking about it. You guys can go into this Alice in Wonderland kind of space in your head to where you'll just sit there to avoid, right? But I feel like with you guys have really been doing the work, right? And really making a decision, not just leaving things up to be like, oh, I don't know, it'll fix itself. And this is granting you abundance in all things, right? And abundance isn't just about money. It could be your health feeling better. It could be your relationships with your family, your relationships with your lover, new business opportunities, new creative projects, just whatever this is, it's going to open you up into a whole new world. And it's because you guys have been, as I can see, going from the 2 of Wands to the 3 of Wands. So like you guys are doing the work. Remember, trusting in the universe and knowing that it's going to come. It's just about having that blind faith. So in your hopes and fears, I feel like a lot of you are hoping to kind of revive something that's died in the past. Now, this could be relationships. This could be maybe if you guys are trying to get like a particular project or something off the ground with a friend or something, and maybe for whatever reason it just, things kind of die off and you're kind of like, you know what, let's revisit that. But judgment is definitely about judging something. So it's a fear that either someone's going to judge you negatively for maybe shit that you've done in the past. Maybe you've had this, this whack ass, communication with people where you haven't been really showing particularly your best self, putting your best foot forward, and you're afraid that people are going to judge you over it. It's like, when you look back at things like hindsight's 2020. It's like almost for some of you, I feel like you're looking back and like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have did that. I knew it was wrong. Goddamn, I don't know. And then others of you, I feel like you are trying to spark something with someone or re-spark a circumstance of a something, a project, a situation, a something. Now, people or energies around you is 7 of Pentacles. This is very much the energy of sowing seeds and seeing how they grow. This is someone who is waiting to see if all the work that they put forth is going to be for something. So if we're putting a person on it, this can be an earth sign in your life. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But really it's just a person. It's a slower energy because it's a pentacle. But it seems... Now, okay, I'm getting a couple of ways. If this has to do with relationship matters, someone has been waiting on you to make a damn decision or to do something, make a move, actually put some real effort forward, okay? I feel like this would be someone from the past. Someone who, in many ways, you guys had a really strong connection with, maybe even thought about marriage, maybe even married to. Someone who you want to reconnect with. So for some of you, I feel like there's this 7 of Pentacles is someone who's in the past who's been literally looking at you all this time and being like, oh my God, are you done yet? Are you ready to grow up yet? Are you ready to take this step yet? Are you ready to put down these seeds and see what the fuck's happening yet? Are you ready for this rebirth? Like, are you ready? You know what I mean? Someone who's waited for you in the marriage. Yeah, I don't know. That's for some of you. That's very specific. So if that resonates, then go on and run with it. But others of you, it's just like, I almost feel like you have people waiting around to see what you do with these things that are coming your way. Again, you've got so much wand energy and so much passionate, fast moving energy. And I feel like people are just like sitting back watching, like, okay, we'll see if he's really about what he said he was about or what she said she was about. We'll see if, that idea really worked or if it's really going to work. We'll see if, it's like you've got people watching you from the rafters who I don't think will say anything or even try to let you know that they are. But I do feel like you've got people looking at you, maybe even spying on you to see what you're doing, right? Where you guys are, your head space is at the time of this read, this is the Hierophant. So you guys could be thinking about marriage too. You guys could be thinking about taking your relationships to a higher, I can't think of the word, but place, right? You guys could be thinking about where it is you really belong. What areas you want to align yourself with, what groups you want to be associated with, what religious, beliefs you actually really prescribe to, right? Like what, it's like finding your tribe. And I feel like you guys are really in the place where you're kind of ready to do that. With that being said, the end of the day, you've got this Eight of Swords, which what is that about? This is an energy of feeling stuck. This is almost an energy of pity too, because at the end of the day, really this Eight of Swords person, like she could wiggle out of these she could wiggle out of this and honestly walk and turn around and see that there's a castle right behind her. She could wiggle out of these constraints. Nothing is really keeping her here but her thoughts. So if you guys are feeling like you're in a place where maybe you've been having bad communication or things just aren't moving in a way that you want them to, you have control. I feel like whenever I get this card, it's like, okay, whatever it is, like you have the control though. You are not stuck here. You are not a tree. You can move. So if there's something that you are looking at and you're not liking the way it's feeling, change it. Wiggle out of the fucking things. Take this off of your face so you can see. Turn around and go to the castle. Like you're waiting for these opportunities. And I do feel like many opportunities are coming up. I just feel like you guys may have little moments of this month where you are just in your head far more than you need to be. Because what you're not realizing at the moment is things are happening. They're happening in their own time. They are universally guided. It's actually good. Okay? Things are happening. You're not supposed to be worrying about this, though. You're just supposed to have that blind faith that, what you need to happen for you and what you wish to happen for you and what you've been working towards is going to sprout, right? Remember, last month I said dreams are coming true. So you really have no space in your life for this Five of Swords energy or this Eight of Swords energy. You have no space for it. And all these other cards are really supporting something that's way more abundant than that shit. So you can honestly let that go. Okay, look. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. What did I say? You have the power. You have the power. Say bye to the old ways of thinking. Say bye to the old thoughts. Say bye to the old connections with people that were not healthy for you or not even healthy for them, right? Say bye to that because you guys have all these new things and you guys have been working towards it. Don't let these Two of Wands and that Three of Wands go into the Ace of Pentacles. Like, don't let that go to waste. Because if you can't see that you're right here on the cusp with some new great shit, then I don't know, girl. But stay encouraged. Stay encouraged because you guys are on your way to a beautiful, bright, shiny gold beginning. Thanks, Pisces. Good luck, and I will see you next month.